Hey everyone, Moses Finley here. I'm a 15-year-old developer from Roseburg, Oregon. In this video, I'm going to share with you a little bit about myself and the project I'm working on right now. So, I started learning to code when I was 8. It mostly began with my love for chess, and my dad recognizing the similarities between chess and coding. They both require problem solving, focus, and attention to detail. He first encouraged me to start learning to code on this online school called Khan Academy. As soon as I started, I was instantly hooked. For me, coding was the type of thing I could do anything I wanted with. I started simple, learning to make drawings using different shapes, and eventually I started making more complex projects, like games and animations. My dad was friends with Ryan Carson, the founder of another great learning resource called Treehouse. I signed up for Treehouse and went through the courses for a little over a year, when Ryan Carson reached out and offered me a scholarship to their tech degree program. The tech degree program is an almost year-long series of projects and code challenges meant to certify you as a full-stack developer. I was totally excited and really grateful for such an amazing opportunity. Just about a year later, I graduated and received my tech degree from Treehouse. This was a big step for me in my learning journey, as it would soon play a big part in me building a project called Tracker. Now, rewinding back a few years to 2014, my family and I were living out on the big island of Hawaii, and the small community where we lived had a lava flow threatening the town. This was a 24/7 disaster, and traditional information channels like the local government and Legacy News were just too slow. Most of these channels weren't keeping up with the increasing speed of news sharing that the internet was providing, and this is how Tracker initially started, as a way to help people. It began with my dad creating a Facebook group called Hawaii Tracker to keep the local community up to date with current events of the eruption. In the beginning, he was assembling lots of information from sources in the community. It soon became one of the most trusted groups in Hawaii. Now, Hawaii Tracker has over 64,000 members. It's followed by residents of Hawaii and people all over the world. Since then, we've started 2 other communities in Oregon and California. And the main thing we've realized while building up these communities is the need to make them financially sustainable. For online community builders and content creators, it's a lot of work and can easily be a full-time job. The problem is, the current community platforms make it very difficult to monetize all this hard work. So we started building software that makes monetizing much easier for these online community builders and content creators. Software that also makes their job easier, gives them more control of the communities they're building, and most of all, software that helps them reach that financial sustainability. So about 2 years ago, after I graduated from the Treehouse Tech Degree program, we decided to build our own software platform called Tracker. We set out to build tools that would make managing online communities easier and more financially sustainable. This wasn't a simple project. I was basically building a fully fledged platform from scratch, with user authentication, group posts, group emails, photos and videos, and a lot more. A big thing I've learned while building Tracker is that no matter how much knowledge you have going into a project, certain things can only be learned from experience. As of now, Tracker has made a significant difference in the communities we've built and run, and it's really allowed us a lot more freedom when it comes to reaching our audience. So far, we've built an advertising system for groups to sell their own ads, and we just finished a paid job board for local communities. We also have a donation integration, as well as individual creator donation options. So what's next for Tracker? Well, we really want to continue building software that helps people invest in their communities. Lately, we've been paying close attention to Web3 and what the implications might be for the future. We know that the way things are done now isn't what it will look like in the next few years. A big goal of ours is to understand where things are headed and to be at the forefront of that change. I first learned about crypto and the blockchain from my dad back in 2014. It was around the time when Bitcoin was really starting to gain some traction. At the time, I didn't understand much about Bitcoin, except that it was a new way to send and store digital money. Since then, I've started to grasp a lot more on the implications crypto will have on the future web and many other areas. Recently, a friend of ours, Mike Purvis, introduced us to a newer crypto startup called Near Protocol. Near is a newer blockchain that's extremely fast with low transaction costs. On top of that, it's been built for scalability and is one of the easiest ways to get started building decentralized apps and writing smart contracts. Lately, we've been thinking of a way that Near could help Tracker and benefit our users. So we're planning on building out a tip feature for content creators, where a user can log in with their Near wallet and send Near tokens directly to a creator. Alright, that's it for this video. In the next video, we'll be going into detail documenting the process of building a basic Near tipping system into Tracker. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.